Hi everyone, it is now week 5 and we're moving on to Sam's 2023 paper-based tax return. Okay, so Sam thinks that you did such a great job with his 2022 tax return that now he wants you to complete his 2023. He has his T4 and you can find that under here. Okay, so you've got all of Sam's information. Nothing's really changed since 2023. He still works at Somewhere Farm. He did not receive any other income. He doesn't have any other deductions. So again, you'll need the T1 or the income tax and benefit return, but this time for 2023. You'll need the Schedule 8 for the CPP for 2023. And then, of course, you'll need the NS 428 for 2023, and that's to do the Nova Scotia tax credits. Okay, so you can see here, you can find Sam's T4 under here. Okay, so Sam did get a bit of a raise. As you can see, in 2022, he made $70,000 and now he's up to $75,000. Okay, so you can see the income tax deducted. You can see his CPP contributions, which again is the maximum. You can see his CPP pensionable earnings, which is $66,600. You can see his EI premiums of $1,002.45 and his EI insurable earnings of $61,500. So if you go back and look at Sam's 2022 T4, you'll see that these amounts are different because again, each year they change. So if we went and looked at the EI premiums, okay, so back in 2022, the maximum insurable earnings was $60,300. Now in 2023, it's $61,500. So you can see for his T4, it's at the $61,500. And you can see for 2024, it's going to be $63,200. So again, every year it does tend to go up. In 2022, his maximum premium was $952.74, and that's what he did pay. You can look at the T4 from 2022 to see that. But in 2023, he paid $1,002.45. So again, as you can see here, $1,002.45. And the same holds true for the CPP. Okay, so in 2022, the maximum pensionable earnings was $64,900. 2023, it's $66,300. The maximum contributions back in 2022 was $34,9980, and in this year it's $37,5445. And again, those are on his T4. The contribution, the $66,600, the pensionable earnings, and then the CPP contribution, $37,5445. And you can see here his income tax, of course, went up on his T4 from 2022. I think he paid income tax of $18,000, if I remember correctly. And now this year it's gone up to $19,800. So we'll be using these figures, plug them into his tax return, and see whether he is going to get a refund or he has to pay in, or maybe his employer took out the exact right amount. Okay, so again, we go to the CRA website. We want to click on get the package. So income tax package for 2023. Scroll down. As you can see, it's right here. We just have to click on the province. And now we have the federal. If we need the federal worksheet, that's there. The form for the Nova Scotia tax, the NS 428, and the worksheet for Nova Scotia to see about whether he qualifies for any of the $3,000 supplement. And then, of course, the forms, and we do need the Schedule 8 for the Canada Pension Plan. Okay. So remember when you are filling out this form for 2023, remember you've got the 2022 to refer back to, you've got my video to refer back to. Just remember that you can always use those. Okay, so yes, remember to use your resources. Okay, so use the 2022 tax return that you completed for Sam and review my video from last week to see if there's anything that you're missing. Here we go to the actual tax return. I want to point out a couple of things that students do tend to miss. Look at the fillable form. I think I've mentioned before, one of the biggest challenges that I've found for students is that they sometimes add instead of subtract. They punch the number into their calculator incorrectly. But those are the main things, or don't carry amounts forward from one page to the next, so therefore they miss some of the information. But there is another item that's often missed for students, and that is, let me see. I'm just going to pause it for a second. Okay, here we go. So under Part B for the federal non-refundable tax credits, okay, so it's the second page of that. See here, the Canada employment amount. Enter whichever is less, 1368 or line 1 plus line 2. Okay, so everyone, every Canadian or the Canada employment amount, everyone that is claiming an amount that they've earned that's at least 1368, so you have to have employment income. Go up here to line 1 and line 2. So you have to have employment income and other employment income of at least the 1368 to qualify. So where Sam has 75,000, he definitely qualifies. So we come down here. So whichever is less. So the 1368 goes on this line. So on either line 91, if you want to call it that, or 31,260. So it goes there. And again, that's the Canada employment amount. So it gives you that as an exemption, okay? Because these are counting the non-refundable tax credits. So again, that's an amount that's often missed by students. Okay. So if we go down here as well, these amounts don't go by this video. I'm going to be changing these amounts. Oh, actually, I've got most of them taken off anyway. I will be updating this sheet today to show some check figures. Okay, so as you're going through your tax return, the T1, and then when you're going through the NS 428, you're going to be able to check these specific line numbers to make sure you have the right amounts on there, just so that you know partway through whether or not you've made an error. All right, if you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks everyone, and good luck. Have fun.